Dinosaurs with flesh still on their bones discovered by an electrician who is cleaning out an old substation in India. Experts are saying that this corpse looks like a dinosaur, but then again, dinosaurs have been extinct for 65 million years, so that's left them pretty confused on how this could be possible. The remains found in Jasper have been sent out for analysis, which will include carbon dating, which will hopefully identify the age of this creature. The man who found it was 35-year-old Javid, and he said, "I was stunned when I saw the skeleton. I have never seen anything like this before. I called some people to see what I had found and everyone was equally surprised. We called the police after that." A man named Aryan Kumar, who's working on getting his PhD in paleontology, had this to say: "The skeleton resembles theropods, a sub-border dinosaur which included bipedal carnivores. But a dinosaur skeleton could not have been found in such a well-preserved condition after millions of years without it being in a fossilized state. The only way it's even slightly possible is that the skeleton was chemically preserved to store in a museum." So some people are saying it's definitely a dinosaur, others aren't so sure. Let me know what you think down in the comments. Hey guys, welcome back to LP, I'm Courtney McGinley. I hope you're having a wonderful weekend so far. Let me know your plans down in the comments. I know I'm going to be watching a lot of Christmas movies and doing some Christmas shopping, because Christmas is only 10 days away. It's coming up so fast. And tonight I'm going to watch the Nutcracker Ballet, so I'm super excited for that. Also, if you guys haven't checked out my Vlogmas videos, then make sure you join in on the holiday fun. Just go to Courtney McGinley Vlogs and you can watch them all there. And please subscribe while you're there and let me know in the most recent video in the comment section that you're from the LP fam. Alright, without further ado, let's get into today's news stories. Next, a marine biologist catches a 512-year-old shark. If they're accurate with saying the shark is over 512 years old, then that means this shark was around before William Shakespeare. Not only is that insane to think about, but that means it would make it the oldest living vertebrate ever discovered. Now you might be wondering, how exactly do you determine a shark's age? Well, in this case, experts look at how long the shark is. This is because this particular species of shark only grows 1 centimeter per year. This Greenland shark was an impressive 18 feet long and was found in the North Atlantic Ocean. A cool fact is that they've actually been known to live for hundreds of years. Before this, the oldest shark found by biologists was 392 years old. These sharks live off of fish and yet have never been seen hunting. What's really bizarre is that in the past these guys have been found with the remains of reindeer, horses, moose, and even polar bears in their stomachs. A professor named Kim Preble has actually referred to these sharks as living time capsules and said that they could help shed light on human impact on the oceans. Next, I have some exciting news for you all. Selena Gomez has confirmed that she has a new album coming out. The 25-year-old said on BBC's The Radio 1 Breakfast Show with Nick Grimshaw that there is no might, there is an album coming next year. This is really exciting. Since her kidney transplant, she's released 3 singles titled Bad Liar, Fetish, and Wolves, but not an entire album yet. About this past year, she said, "I think it's fair to say that people know the year I've had, and I've poured my heart into my music and I want it to be fresh. It wasn't really about charts for me or numbers. It was more just about what I could creatively do for my music. Yes, I can successfully say that my inspiration for this next album is in full motion and will be out very soon." Selena's last album was released in 2015, so it's safe to say people have been wanting this for a while. Next, every year there's some crazy new Christmas trend. Last year it was Christmas hair, which I did on my channel, so make sure you go check out that video because it's hilarious. And I'll be doing it again this year, so stay tuned for that. However, this year, Christmas brows are all the rage. Yeah, you heard me right. This Instagram trend is taking over. I may just have to do this for my Vlogmas this year because, let's be honest, it's ridiculous. As crazy as they look, they are quite festive, I have to give them that. And it seems easy enough. It looks like you just have to paint all sorts of holiday symbols on your eyebrows with some festive colors and add some sparkles and gems. Or if you want to go an easier route, you can always just top them with a Santa hat like this girl did. Or if you want to be really out there and turn some heads, you can do what this girl did and turn your brows into tiny trees. I can't wait to see what they come up with for next year. Next, speaking of Christmas, Meghan Markle is breaking another pre-wedding tradition and will be joining her fiancé Prince Harry and his family on their Christmas vacation. This doesn't seem so bad. I mean, they are engaged, right? Well, it turns out in the royal family, usually you can't join them on their Christmas holiday unless you're married. I mean, back in 2010, Kate wasn't allowed to be a part of it until her and William were officially married, even though they announced their engagement the month prior. Earlier this week, a Kensington Palace spokesperson said, "You can expect to see the Duke and Duchess of Cambridge, Prince Harry and Miss Markle at Sandringham on Christmas Day. As per tradition, the family will arrive on Christmas Eve for afternoon tea and a black tie dinner, along with opening presents. After breakfast on Christmas morning, they attended church service followed by a country walk and games." Next, Angelina Jolie has confirmed that she's coming back for Maleficent 2. This movie came to life in 2014 with Angelina playing the raven-horned evil queen. It was actually a really good movie and it tells us an amazing backstory on Maleficent, and we see what happened in her past to make her turn out evil. Angelina was the perfect person person to portray her. About the follow-up movie, Angelina said, "We have been working on the script and it's going to be a really strong sequel. Can't wait." Let me know in the comments if you're interested in seeing this movie. And speaking of movies, it's that time of the week where I let you guys know what super cool, awesome movies are hitting the box office this weekend. And we have Star Wars: The Last Jedi and Ferdinand. Let's start off with Star Wars. This movie is rated PG and it's an action sci-fi movie. In this movie, the Skywalker saga continues as the heroes of The Force Awakens join the galactic legends in this epic adventure that unlocks the age-old mystery of the Force and shocking revelations of the past. And next we have Ferdinand. This movie is rated G and it's an animation family movie. This movie tells the story of a giant bull with a big heart. After being mistaken for a dangerous beast, he is captured and torn from his home. Determined to return to his family, he rallies a misfit team on the ultimate adventure. Set in Spain, Ferdinand proves you can't judge a bull by its cover. And there you have it, that's all the stories I have for you guys today. Thanks for watching and I'll catch you in the next one.